Hey, so today we're going to do something a bit nostalgic for me and Aaron. We're going to play some Flash games. Now,
Yeah.
Aaron, when was the last time you played a Flash game?
I'm gonna say, well, the Stickman games count.
Yeah, I'd say I played a lot
Okay,
of Stickman
so
games.
like straight up Flash games, primary school. Stickman games, secondary school.
Yeah, we're talking your mini clips, your Andcon arcades, your Newgrounds when your parents weren't about and you wanted to play something a bit, more risque.
The cool math games when your teachers came up to you when
Yeah.
you go on a math site and you're like, "This is cool
It's
math
cool.
games."
I'm playing a tank game. It's to do with like angles and maths and shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
back then you thought your teachers were stupid. No, they just don't give a fuck.
exactly. So we're going to start with Bowman because it's got a versus mode, Aaron.
Yeah, I want to kill you, Tom.
You know what? The new Call of Duty have a versus mode?
I'm not sure. I'll go first. I can't remember how far away you are, so let's just go like that. Fuck.
Whoa. Okay.
Now
My
you know
turn.
how far I am.
So yeah, I think last time I played on a Flash game was like 11 or 12. Again, they were big for me because, like I said, I wasn't a big gamer as a kid. Like the only consoles I had was a Game Boy Advance, a Wii when I was 11, and that was about it until I was 18 and I bought a PlayStation. So I wasn't really a big gamer. So for me, like Flash games it was a good alternative.
Yeah, like I don't know, like growing up where I was like with really bad internet, I didn't play much video games like the same, but like in school, when you had nothing to do, this is what you did. I never played them at home really. Oh, that head, that headshot.
Yeah, because I remember my primary school, when we were in year 6, we had computers at the back of the classroom, and they didn't quite have, like blocks on stuff. So literally you could go on anything. But we just played Flash games all the time or watched random, like, do you remember Scary Car commercial?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that terrified me as a kid.
There is I remember once the teachers tried to block it.
Yeah.
They thought, oh, we've blocked it, we've got them. No, what you do, kids, is you search in Google Images the game, and then you click the URL on the photo, and then boom, you're on the site. You've beaten the system. Those teachers got no shit on you.
See, I remember, like, they had an assembly on, like, right, we're putting blocks on your internet and stuff because you were looking at, like, badge. And then, literally, the block, when you clicked on a site you couldn't go on, it was literally, like, a blurry image of a cartoon police officer saying, like, you've gone on like, you can't go on this site.
I remember that. It just reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! When, like, Kyber tries to hack Pegasus and it's just a rabbit, like, I feel that's what teachers think is like, yeah, we fucked them now, haven't we?
We shall find a way.
Also, like, I'm sure I was better at this as a kid. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Jesus, come
on. Good shot. Good. Oh.
Yeah, because I was just sort of reminiscing about, like, school because I was looking through, a couple of my high school friends they want to meet up in the summer.
Oh! Yeah! No!
Yeah, they want to meet up in the summer, and it got me reminiscing about school and stuff and just how, like, you meet people. Because, like, I remember when I first met you, Aaron. That was a fun experience.
Oh yes! Oh no!
That was a fun experience, like the day I met you.
What?
I think.
Hey!
Yeah.
What? No. All right.
In the head and chest, Aaron. You're gonna die.
He was still standing. Right.
The first time I met you, it was first year. I think a couple of weeks in. I met Aaron through. Well, my flatmate Hugh went to mountaineering, which was a club Aaron went to as well.
Captain.
Yeah.
Captain.
Well, you weren't captain of that.
Was it not?
No, it was your second year.
Soon to be captain.
Yeah.
Captain.
But basically, I remember Hugh was having drinks. And
Jesus, I'm aiming
and
over
I'd
your
met
head.
some of the climbing people because I went to the climbing wall for like an induction, and it was pretty fun. Like, but I didn't really know anyone, so Hugh had drinks around, so I just like tagged along. I just remember everyone coming in. It was like you, Hugh, I think Harry and Lucy at the time, like Laura and Haley. Yeah, some other friends we had, and yeah, and I just remember like seeing Aaron, like he had a sports hoodie on, covered in tattoos, and was like, oh, he's a cool dude. Like,
I am a cool dude.
He looks like Yagami from Death Note. He ain't gonna talk to me. So I think we were doing that sex position game,
Yes.
like drinking, and then what was it? Oh yeah, I think I went to my room. Yes,
Damn
I
it.
fucking rule it, Bowman.
Oh! Knee!
But yeah, I remember like I went to my room. I think I was Skyping my mum or something. Like I used to Skype my parents a lot in the first like few months I was at uni. And I just remember, I think Harry came down the corridor and was like, "Hey Tom, you alright?" Like, because he thought like I just left the party because I was like, I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine, just Skyping my mum." and Dad, and then he like had a look around my room, saw the nerdy crap in there, and was like, "Holy shit, there's a lot of Star Wars stuff." And then before I knew it, he's like shouting, "Aaron, get in here! Have you seen this kid's stuff?"
Yeah, like I remember that night. Like, and referencing back to the sex position game. Oh, take that, Tom! Right in the eye. So basically, it's a game where you just like have to replicate sex positions. Basically,
Yeah.
we didn't get too frisky.
I just remember the first one I did, and this was like my first experience with Harry, our good friend Harry as well. The first position was like Harry lying on top of me.
Oof.
So we were like face to face, and yeah, it was an interesting way to get to know
It
people.
reminds me of the episode of In Between Us when Will's going to the
Oh yeah,
Jones
literally, it was that.
Where
It was that position.
He's just planking.
And Harry was on top.
He's just like, "Am I still a virgin?" And she's like, "Yes."
I wouldn't count that.
Nerd.
Yeah, it's just but looking back, it was like funny, just thinking like, oh, how like I was this bit like dorky guy, but then I didn't realize like, oh yeah, it might have been cool to some people to be like that geeky.
I think like university, you can be who you want to be.
Yeah.
It's not like secondary school when you're trying to be cool.
Yeah, it's like one of those with uni. Just I think everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna reinvent myself. Like, don't reinvent yourself. Just unless you're a dickhead, just be you.
Yeah. Jesus, how are you still alive, Tom? Took an arrow to the knee once.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Yeah, you won.
Woo!
Alright, best out of 5.
Yeah. Okay, I'm down for that.
Then after that, we'll try some other
Yeah.
things. Like being off the Olympics or something. Like, how far away are you? Oh, you. Oh.
Yeah, it was just it was just one of those where like you just make impressions when you first meet people. So when I first saw Aaron, I was like, that guy's not geeky. And then like half an hour later, just runs into me, I'm like, holy shit, this Star Wars.
Yeah, I remember you had like a Luigi pillow.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think. You had like a load of Star Wars posters.
Yeah. It was sort of like a geek heaven.
Oh, I almost got the balls. I remember like the first time like you came over to my house was to have dinner with Harry and Lucy,
Oh yeah.
and then like as they were cooking and having their domestics in the kitchen as they do, because
Yeah.
they're basically all married couple. I was just watching Clone Wars, and you were like, "I'm going to join." Watch Clone Wars, guys. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, Clone Wars is like
It's like if Obi-Wan is your favorite character,
you
this
will
is the
love
series.
Clone Wars.
Yeah, this is like the series for you. Oof.
Because I think were you watching? Or was it one of those where like I'd suggested it to you?
I think
were
you
like,
had suggested
yeah,
it.
because you'd seen bits of it, but I was like, dude, keep watching it because if you just base it on the movie that came out at the time, and you think, oh, it's just like a dumb kids show, but actually, like some of the best Star Wars media, I think. Like
Yeah. Well, like
it does.
when you said Clone Wars, I just instantly remember like the original Clone Wars, like
Oh, from the guys who did Samurai Jack. That is
Yeah.
still an awesome series. That's
Yeah.
like if you want a Star Wars anime, you've got that Clone Wars series.
You got
Yes!
for God's sake, you got the manga as well, which I still need to read.
Oh yeah, that's a more recent thing, but yeah, like
Oh, yes, is that a win? Oh, it's
Yeah,
2-1. I'm pulling it back.
yeah, yeah, because remember that was on Cartoon Network, but it was like a series of shorts. And because my parents, we didn't have, we had like Sky TV, but then I remember when like halfway through primary school, my dad was like, I'm not paying for it anymore, we're just going to go Freeview.
Yeah.
So we lost all like Cartoon Network and stuff like that, Fox Kids, which then became Jetix. But like, yeah, I remember when I was watching Cartoon Network, it was stuff like, it might have been on Jetix, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then they had that Clone Wars show, but at the time it was just 5-minute shorts in between other programs.
Yeah.
And this was actually before I watched Star Wars, so I didn't really know anything about it. I just remember being scared of. I just remember being scared of Asajj Ventress.
Oh, she was terrified. Oh yeah, I'm
Because like, yeah.
Oh.
Hang on, wait, what's this?
Oh.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Asajj Ventress was actually quite a scary character.
Yeah, but then when you watch the new Clone Wars series, like they do more with her, and it is great. Like she has one of the coolest character arcs, I think.
I love
Oh, sure.
I think I really liked it though. I think it's literally because dual lightsabers. I just love characters. With
Oh yeah, dual lightsabers.
Oof.
Even the Force Unleashed games knew that. They're like, for the sequel, it's like, oh, we're gonna do a dual wield.
Yeah.
Which is weird coincidence thing. In 2008, the Clone Wars movie came out.
Yeah.
And revealed that Anakin had a secret Padawan
Yeah.
during the Clone Wars, which was Ahsoka Tano. And then during that same year, the Force Unleashed game came out, where you find out Darth Vader has a secret apprentice called Starkiller.
Yeah.
And they both hold their lightsaber in the same way, Ahsoka
Oh!
and Starkiller. And then in 2010, I think Clone Wars had a bit of a redesign. So basically, they gave new appearances to the characters, and Ahsoka then started wielding two sabers, like a shorter Shoto saber, and her regular one. Again, in a similar style. And then weirdly enough, Force Unleashed 2, Starkiller starts wielding two in that style. And I don't think they planned it. It was just a weird coincidence thing that happened. But it's just funny to look back. It's just like, ooh, that's strange.
I think maybe back then it was like, dual lightsabers are cool, guys.
Why have one when you could have two?
Two sabers is better than one. Oh god. I was just.
Oh! Fuck! You know you're dead when it keeps bleeding more.
Yeah. I just realized like reminded me of like my childhood gaming.
Yeah.
Alright, it's 2-all. Do you wanna know how old I am, Tom?
How? Like.
I'm old enough that when I was a kid, I had a book full of gaming cheats. I didn't Google. It was
We all
literally
did.
a book.
Or you just wrote stuff down in a notebook. Remember that?
No, but it was literally like I think it was a Jets magazine, and then like it had cheats, like a mini cheat code book in it. I think like the only game I had in it was Sim Skate, and like like I had cheats for that, like to make them bobble-headed and stuff.
Oh, I love that in like old games where you could just make bobblehead mode.
Yeah, I think there is a game that still does that. I'm trying to remember. I can't quite remember.
See, here's the thing. That'd be a thing in games now. It'd just be DLC or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Suck a dick, Aaron.
Yeah, I was pulling it back. What are we doing now?
What game now? Okay. Oh, I can think of a good one.
Oh my god, they got Escaping the Prison, Tom.
Escaping the Prison. Oh no.
That seems like its own video.
No, Aaron, I've got a great one.
Oh,
Great one.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay.
I'm Bill Gates. Pick me. PCs are better. Better for nerd stuff. Pick me.
Fuck is...
So this is a game.
Me, I don't.
Jobs versus Gates.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Steve Jobs. Windows or Apple?
Windows. What
okay.
did you expect?
Okay, yeah. So there's the controls.
Okay. So Tom's playing.
It's time for you to stop ripping off the consumer with your flashy.
What the?
Why isn't the internet like this anymore? Why is it all diss tracks and Fortnite?
I want to distract you one day.
Ah! I know, like, so 10 years ago, like, you felt like any random shit you could put on the internet, and I remember, like, playing it as a kid, thinking, oh, it's just a fun lightsaber game with the guy who makes Dell computers and iPhones. Whereas I'm like, oh no, this has actually got the bit satire. Wait, what do we do?
Oh!
Who's the nerd now? One button mouse using freak?
What?
You old noble micro warrior.
What the hell?
These are victorious.
I've also just. I've also just.
And watch the world famous Gates versus Jones episode of Super News.
If anyone else has played this, mention it in the comments, because I
What
feel
the
like I'm
hell?
getting very nostalgic just playing it again. But yeah, it's your turn, Aaron. Why don't you play as Jobs?
Yeah. Can I pick jobs?
Better for nerd stuff.
Okay.
Me.
What's
It's on, dude.
what's the
It's on.
controls?
Okay, so these are the controls. So you sort of move your mouse,
High attack. High.
and then you can like do if you do that with the mouse, it'll sort of do that swivel thing,
Okay.
and then you move forward and back with your arrow keys.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna like
I'm-
throw my lightsaber.
I remember there was an Obama shooter and a President Bush shooter. I guess it depends which.
You know what? Tom, I know you don't play football games, but I'm gonna play a football game with you next after this. Why am I the bad? Jab him! Jab him! Eh. What? What is going on? Am I meant to click on my judge?
No, you just like you wave your mouse about on screen.
Okay. Yes.
Sorry it had to end this way, Bill. Control, Alt, Delete. That's an iHouse. Thanks, bro. We really showed that nerd what for, didn't we? Now come on, let's go make some iMovies about how awesome we are.
I feel like that.
This hits home more.
That is like Apple versus Windows, definitely.
Yeah,
Like,
that is a very sort of old
oh,
kind of.
all right, but Shut up.
Pick me!
It's like how I see people on. Shut up! Hang on. I'm just gonna mute this guy for a second. So yeah, it reminds me of like when people put on Twitter like, "Oh, I prefer iPhones. This has come from YouTubers." Are you using that Apple?
I feel that's
to
like
make your videos?
that's like an argument that I feel is really old now though. Like nobody really seriously talks about that divide. I feel like it's been 5 years since anyone's legitimately gone like, oh, PC versus Mac. I mean, I just you can use both.
You can use both. And to be fair, as we learned from being in the library a lot, you can switch a Mac to a Windows computer very easily.
Those Macs are awful, but that's
Yeah.
just our library.
That's just, I think
Yeah.
universities have old Macs, to
Yeah.
be fair. But you know what? That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I've got a game in mind I'm going to show Tom next.
Okay,
So-
so we're gonna enjoy more Flash games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys in the next episode.
See you
Bye-bye.
later, gonks and ghouls. Bye bye.